How important is a year-end market rally to the year ahead? Which stocks dominated trading in 2024? And what company has benefited from a pop in champagne sales? Those are this week's market moves. Let's dive in. Okay, first, do you believe in the Santa Claus rally? That's the 7 trading days between Christmas Eve and early January. And according to Carson Investment Research, it is typically one of the best times of the year for stocks. Carson found that since 1950, the S&P 500 is positive 78% of the time during that stretch. So what happens when Santa doesn't come to town? Well, that was the case a year ago, and it was still followed by a positive January for the S&P 500. However, if you look at the previous 5 examples going all the way back to 1999, when there was no Santa Claus rally, it was followed by a negative January for stocks. And as the trading year wraps up, tech stocks have once again dominated the leaderboard. Just like last year, within the S&P 500, 3 standout groups have included communication services, infotech, and consumer discretionary. Those groups are dominated by the so-called Magnificent 7 stocks. Meanwhile, tech dominance was also notable in Canada, where the infotech subgroup of the TSX was a standout performer in 2024, led by tech stocks such as Celestica and Shopify. And finally, if you're toasting the new year, there's a good chance you'll be doing so with help from LVMH. The luxury goods giant is also the largest champagne producer in the world through its ownership of brands like Moet, Veuve, and Dom Perignon. According to the company, it sold 66.5 million bottles of bubbly last year, which the industry group CIBC says accounted for 22% of the world's supply. Now, the US is a huge consumer of champagne, and according to a Bloomberg report, LVMH is efforting to export more product than normal ahead of any possible tariffs from the Trump administration. And those are our market moves for this week. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And what market moves are you watching? Let us know in the comments. See you next week.